Our chapel is now called an assembly hall, and we no longer have services on campus. So it really has moved into a more secular realm.
AUB's longtime philosophy of a secular, tolerant outlook begs the question: how much have prominent Arab graduates through the generations really been able to change in their home countries?
The fact that AUB graduates come from these countries and go back to them and sometimes get high positions in the government doesn't mean that they can turn around the whole power structure.
These students are taking on the power structure, at least in Lebanon. This is the Secular Club, and like AUB's 40 other student clubs, it gets a space for meeting and an allowance for events.
I think it's the only solution for Lebanon.
The members believe that Lebanon's system of dividing political power on the basis of religion is the cause of instability here. In Lebanon, for example, the president by law has to be Christian, and the prime minister a Sunni Muslim. It's a divisive system based on religious quotas, and these students want to change it.
I believe that I'm Lebanese before being a Shiite.
The idea of an Islamic state is becoming more popular in Lebanon. A lot of Islamic groups are emerging, they are recruiting a lot of people. So this makes our work harder, but nothing is impossible.
The students credit AUB's inclusive, democratic atmosphere as giving equal weight to all political views. Unlike outside the university walls, they say, AUB students make their points with words and debate, not with violence.
AUB allows us to say whatever we want, allows freedom of thought and all this.
Well, I can assure you that once we've left the university, secularism will go with us as the people who we are, as we treat other people, as we try...
As our children, actually.
Exactly. Yeah. So it is not something that's just temporarily. We're trying to spread the word here. But
student activism isn't new to AUB. At the turn of the 20th century, the university was the intellectual center of the Arab world and an incubator for the Arab nationalist movements. Later in the 1970s, leftist, pro-Palestinian, and other student groups fought it out on campus, with students kidnapping each other to make a political point. AUB and Lebanon have witnessed a Syrian invasion, Israeli invasions, and a 15-year civil war.